Hi, it's Jay here and welcome to another video. So in this lesson we are going to work on the player 1 rotation. Now luckily we can actually copy and paste a lot of the code. So this shouldn't be a long video, but as you can see I've got the opponent AI script open plus the opponent and one player managers scripts. So let's come to the opponent AI and we'll need to copy the static game objects for player 1 and opponent, the 2 vector 3s and the other 4 variables we created in the last lesson. So let's just copy those and we'll paste them into the player 1 movement script, and we'll just tidy this up a little bit. Now the default rotation is going to change, so that's going to be 180 and the alternative is now going to be 0. So let's just tidy the comments up and we'll change what needs to be changed. So rotation speed for the player this time. So I'll just copy that and I'll paste it in to all the other comments. We'll come back to the opponent AI again. So let's copy all 3 functions. So bear with me. We'll copy the update opponent's rotation plus the update position function. So let's copy all of that. And again, we'll paste this in down near the bottom of my player 1 movement script. So let's just go ahead and paste that in. And finally, we'll come to opponent AI again and we'll copy from the void update those 3 functions, or where we call those 3 functions. So let's come to the void update for the 1 player movement. Let's paste that in. Right, okay, with that in place, we can actually close the opponent AI and we'll change what needs to be changed. So the first thing I'm going to do is change this naming convention from updates opponent's rotation to update players. And I'll just copy and paste that new naming convention into the debug log. And I'll swap it out in the void update. So let's just tidy that up. And we'll come back down again. And we'll change what needs to be changed. So where it says if player1.transform is less than opponent's x-axis, let's have a look. So it's these lines here where we actually set a rotation, or we say is equal to. So let's change this. So let's change that to player 1. If player 1 rotation equals default, let's change that into the comments. So if players rotation will return else. And we just need to keep going through. So I'll copy and paste underscore player 1. So here, where we actually rotate, we don't want to rotate the opponent anymore, we want to rotate player 1. So I'll just paste that back in, and again I'll change the comments. And we'll have a look. So on this if with the return, and let's change the comment. And again, we need to change this, the quaternion slip, block. So we'll change it from opponent to player 1. We'll change it in the comments. And let's save that off now. And in the one player manager script, we're going to copy this line, which is what we put in the last video. Opponent AI.player1 equals player1 character. Let's paste that in. Only now we want the player 1 movement script. The rest of the line is going to be the same. We'll just swap it out in the comment. We'll make sure that's saved off. And opponent manager, we're going to do exactly the same. And again, we're just going to change that to the player 1 movement script again. And as always, we'll just tidy things up. We'll change the comments. We'll make sure that's all saved off. Let's downsize this. And bear with me one moment, please, while I plug in my controller. And we'll hit play and we'll see what happens. So, as always, we'll just let it run through. And we'll select
round 1. Fight.
And we'll come to the scene. Oh, in case you are wondering, I've just got my desktop audio. It's on sleep mode at the minute. It might wake up, it might not, but never mind. Let's just go ahead. And we'll test it out again. I'll move the opponent to 0.0. So we've got -1 for the player. Let's change that to 1. And they rotate and face each other. Let's change that to -1. And they rotate back. So now both players will face the correct way, depending on what side of the screen they are. And I'll actually end the video here. So as always, I hope you enjoyed this lesson. I hope to see you next time. And until then, as always, bye for now.